Hey everybody, it's John, back here on another mulching job. So what we got today is we're cleaning out. We have a kind of a residential, I don't know what you want to call it. It's a neighborhood with big lots, which I like. You know, they're not cramming everything in tiny spaces. But these people just moved into this house and they're gonna put a couple horses back here. So they got some nice area up here and up here to be able to put their horses, but they want to utilize all of their property as far as just letting their horses go back into the woods some. So what we're gonna do is take the mulcher and mini, and we're gonna pull out any small stuff. It's kind of goes, it's only like 50 feet right there. Then over here it's only like 20 feet deep, and then it kind of curves out over there, so it's a little bit deeper over there on that side too. So it's not a real huge job, but it is going to take a good bit of work because we are dealing with horses, and you don't want to it's not recommended, in my opinion, this is just me, but to cut something off flush with the ground, because a horse can step on it and then it can hurt its foot. So if you're going to be doing any mulching, you want to pull that material out of the ground and then run it over so they don't have that stub sticking up. That's what we're worried about, is the stub. If you mulch this off right here, it'll go flush to the ground, but there's a chance that that stub could be sticking up and could be sharp, and a horse goes and steps on it, and then they got a vet bill, and we don't want that. So first things first, we're gonna hop in the mini, start grubbing some of this little stuff out through here. I'm probably gonna just take out all those pines, just get those out of the way, and then kind of work my way back. But we're only taking out anything under 6 to 8 inches. All this little stuff here on the ground, stuff like that, will just get chewed right up. But so that's the plan, and we are gonna hop to it. We got a lot of work today. I don't know how far we're gonna get. I would love to be able to finish it, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But let's talk about this real quick. So we got a new cutter head from Shearex. Thank you, Shearex, for sending this over to us. We're gonna try this out. This is the new HD60 SR. So it is 60 inches wide, cut, and it's kind of more like a little bit more of a traditional look, as far as the other one was more like a Dennis Seamoff look. This is more like the old Fecon bull hog look, I think. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what we're going for. But this one here, they don't have a good application for rock, so you could put a different drum on here and have carbide teeth and all that kind of stuff. So we have a very similar drum that's on the 70. I believe it's very similar. I don't know the specs on it yet. I'll get all that stuff, but I spooled it up at the shop. It spooled up good. It's got the trap door, which I absolutely love. Pretty cool here. Different, a little bit different. They got the hose routing coming out here the center instead of on either one of the sides. So if you have a case, you can flip that over and get everything plumb this way, or vice versa, you know, ASV Bobcat on that side, and other machines like at different areas. But so we'll see how it does. This is ASV's machine. This is the VT100, so 100 horsepower on this cutter head. We're not running the 120, 135. We don't have anything like that. So this is what we got. I'm super curious to see how this machine handles a smaller head. This little 100 is bad to the bone. I mean, it is nice. It will hold its own, that's for sure. And I'm very curious to see how it does with a smaller head, a little bit lighter drum. So we'll see. Right now we need to get to work. We need to get to grubbing and start getting out some of these trees and brush. right, let's see how this new Shearex head does. Got that little area grubbed out right there. Trying to leave the nice oaks and stuff like that, get those little pines out of the way. All right, guys, making our way around the side of the yard here. I got a little bit more to grub out down there. There's a tree on the other side of that. You can kind of see it. There's a dead pine up in there. I'll probably cut that, take that one out, and then I need to clean up about 6 or 8 feet right there. So we're doing pretty good. Moving right along here. The Shearex, it's definitely different. I don't know what you want to call it, but like the angle of the head and stuff, and how it's a little bit longer and different. It just takes me a while to get used to it. You know, you run one and like, oh yeah, you got it dialed in, but it's taking me a few minutes. I keep bogging it down, stuff like that. But one thing that I have noticed is how clean the machine is. It doesn't kick up a lot of debris. I mean, this has been running most of the day, and that's all we got on the machine. There's nothing up here. Been keeping it, it's been very, very clean. And I do like that. I like keeping everything nice and neat, nice and clean. Keep that debris off the machine so it doesn't catch on fire. But yeah, I got everything done over there. That little section down there is done. But I gotta do this top section here. So yeah, moving right along. So let's keep on going. I got a lot to do still. Not out of the water yet, but pulling that material out definitely takes a whole nother step longer to be able to grub out, you know, as opposed to just running it over. But we're trying to do it and do it right for the customer. Another thing, another reason why we're doing it this way is if that tree ever rotted out, you're gonna end up with a hole there. So when I'm pulling stuff out, I try to flick dirt back in there to where it can get packed in, where they won't have a sinkhole down the road. But a lot of this stuff like this just plucks right out, and so they don't have to worry about regrowth for the horses. There was a couple cherry trees in here. Cherry, anybody knows anything about horses, you can't, I think the leaves are poisonous to a horse, so got to be careful with stuff like that, especially with dealing with horses. All right, guys, it's getting late in the day. Not gonna be able to finish. I'm just gonna blow off the yard. Got everything pretty much ready to go for tomorrow. A little bit more to do, probably 3 or 4 hours, and not gonna finish tonight, so we'll be back tomorrow. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.